What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. When I tell you that it's very obvious that a lot of these guys are either trolling and are just purposely saying things that are meant to hurt Michael Jordan's legacy, or these people really don't know what they're talking about. It's probably a little bit of both. Some of the stuff that they tell you in some of their videos or some of their material it's like, tell me you don't know shit about basketball without saying you don't know shit about basketball. It's at that point, right? So, one of the main points of attack on Michael Jordan when it comes to a lot of LeBron fans is they will try to bring down or exaggerate. How can I put this? They'll exaggerate Scottie Pippen's greatness to diminish Michael Jordan. Okay. So this is something that I saw. And this guy right here is saying that if Scottie Pippen never played with Michael Jordan, right? This is a new one for me. If Scottie Pippen never played with Michael Jordan, then Scottie probably still would have won more titles than Jordan. I guess ostensibly because he's a better leader and a better player. I guess that's what the argument is. But
If Scottie never joined Mike, he's still a 25, 7-7 guy for his career. He's LeBron James. He's still winning at least 3 championships, probably more. And if you give him a good Robin, he's winning 6 again.
he's a 25 and 7 guy, right? I'm gonna tell you a person who's a 25 and 7 guy back in the 90s was Grant Hill. Grant Hill was a 25 and 7 guy. By the matter of fact, Grant Hill used to take it to Scottie Pippen on multiple occasions. He used to give Scottie Pippen the business. But Scottie Pippen never averaged 25 points per game in a season. The most he ever averaged in an NBA season, if I remember correctly, is 22. And that was shocking to me because the year before, I think Scottie averaged like, what was it? 19 or 20. And I think the year before that, 21. So his average didn't really go up much because that's what we thought. We thought, because we had been hearing for years at that time from the media that there was some contingency. The media thought that Jordan was holding Scottie back, right? So Jordan retires, and we're all anticipating Scottie to average at least 26, 27. His scoring average goes up a point or two. So Scottie's never averaged 25 points a game, even when he was this quote unquote the man. So no, you're not going to convince me that Scottie Pippen would ever average 25, 7 because he never did it. Secondly, Scottie, you said, would have won 3 or more titles on his own if you gave him the right Robin. Well, who will be the Robin? How can you be a Robin to a Robin? Scottie's not a leader. Correct me if I'm wrong, is this the same dude that was begging Jordan to come back when the team was on the verge of missing the playoffs in 95? Scottie's not a Robin. Scottie's not a leader. We saw that in 2000 when he was on, talent-wise, the best team he ever been on. If you look at that 2000 Portland Trailblazers team, when you talk about pure talent, those teams were more talented. I'm not saying better overall, but as a team, as far as being a unit and all the pieces working correctly and being effective on both ends of the floor and all in the same accord with experience. I'm not saying all of that, but if you look at those 2000 Blazer team he was on, that was the most talented team he was on, and he was supposed to be on that team for his experience. And what happened in that fourth quarter? What happened in that fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen, when the guy that Michael Jordan supposedly hold back was in a position where he could show leadership and lead a team to an improbable seventh title for him? He fucking choked. And what happened when he was away from Michael Jordan and he was playing with Akeem Olajuwon, albeit a faded version of Akeem, and Charles Barkley? He averaged 14 points a game away from Jordan. 14 points a game. 14. What happened the first half of the 97-98 season when Scottie was out with the he was supposed to be recovering from surgery, but really he wanted an extended recovery because he was unhappy about his pay. After the Bulls started off the season something like 9-7 or 11-9, where did they end up when Scottie came back? They had remember the best record in the Eastern Conference, right? They were 26-12. That's without Scottie Pippen. And the best offensive player next to Jordan was Tony Kukoc. And the next best player in general was Dennis Rodman. So Jordan was doing a carry job that Scottie never could do without Mike. You see what I'm saying here? There's a difference between Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen was really good. When Scottie was in that role of sidekick and there was not pressure on him to lead, he could excel. But when you put Scottie in a position where he had to lead, he fumbled the bag a lot. I watched him. I watched the games. I don't look at just stats like some of these young people today. They're just looking at stats and going off of stupid bullshit narratives. We watched the games. Scottie Pippen only got as good as he did, honestly, from playing with Michael Jordan. Why do you think Michael Jordan was so frustrated with Horace Grant? Because he knew Horace Grant could be better than what he was, but Horace was comfortable playing to his strengths and didn't want to expand his game. That's the same critique that Julius Erving had when Julius Erving became affiliated with the Orlando Magic later that decade. He saw that Horace could be even better, but Horace was comfortable doing what he wanted to do. It's amazing Michael Jordan won a three-peat with those guys. When you really look at it, it's amazing. And by the way, if you put Dominique Wilkins with Michael Jordan instead of Scottie Pippen, I don't know exactly. I don't know if they win championships as late as 98 because Dominique was older. But I tell you one thing, they probably would have started winning championships earlier. If you put Dominique Wilkins with Michael Jordan, I think they win their first title possibly in 90. And from there on, it's off to the races. See, I could put other guys with Michael Jordan. And if they made the right adjustments, they can win with him. Scottie can't win being the lead dog. I mean, you have to seriously stack a team around Scottie. Oh, wait a minute, they did that, and it didn't work. And by the way, Scottie didn't come into the league gangbusters either. He averaged 7 points a game his rookie year. Jordan averaged 28. So what are we doing here? Like, I'm tired of this bullshit that people keep trying to pull. Stop trying to rewrite history into this bullshit. I mean, at least try to make sense about it. At least try to make it look realistic. Nobody was game planning for Scottie Pippen like that. What are we doing here? I never heard the Pippen rules. What are we doing? Shit is ridiculous and comical at this point, man.